daily basis you try to do.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we'll continue from the last class portion here. So we discussed in the yesterday class what is language, what are the types of languages, and when high-level language comes, what type of translators we have. We have compiler and interpreter. Java is using compiler also, interpreter also, and it's a platform independent actually. Java is platform independent, and we discussed about Quora and a lot of things and binary. We know about what is decimal, binary, hexadecimal, the conversions and everything. Yes. So that is what we discussed yesterday class session. So in this is like a kind of summary of this. Okay, the conclusion. Java is a programming language. Java is high level, and Java is compiler and interpreter. If someone is asking why Java is compiler and interpreter, you tell them because compiler-based languages are faster. So Java wants to become fast. That's what they have chosen compiler. As well as Java wants to become interpreter because the platform independent. Because interpreted languages are most of the time it's a platform independent. That is what I have explained here. You can see like C program and all. If you take C program, uh, compiler based one. Okay, you will write source code. The source code will be given to the compiler. The compiler will generate the object file. This object file run by your OS, then you get the output. Actually, it's very simple. So compiler only will do the work here. Then the compiler generated code is given to the computer directly. But the problem is this OBJ code could understand by only that operating system. If you're using Windows operating system only can understand. Okay, that is one thing. And when you are coming to the interpreter, source code is giving to the interpreter. Interpreter will not create any separate file. Directly that will talk to your OS and it will produce the output. This is one more level. But when you come Java, you are writing your source program. Your source program is given to the compiler. Compiler duty is very simple. Whatever the program you have written in English, right? Class, public, static, void, main, system dot out dot println, hello, hi, bye, whatever it is. That all the English understandable, English code will be converted into byte code. Actually, byte code means binary. It's not binary. You can say actually it's a byte code. This bytecode no humans will understand. Okay, this dot class file actually it stores in dot class file. In C program it's obj, but in Java it's a dot class file. This file understood by only JVM only will understand this. Okay, JVM only will understand this particular program. Then again what we are doing, we are giving the dot class files to JVM because this is compiler, this is your interpreter. Our interpreters we call it as Java or JVM. Okay, so we are giving this interpreter program to them and they will again convert this bytecode to native code. We call it as a native code or machine code. That is how the idea is. Then that will be understood by your machine and it will produce the output. So this is what the structure is. For example, in C kind of languages and all, source code, source code, source code is given to the compiler. Compiler generate obj file. Obj file is a bytecode kind of. Okay, that will be given to the OS. OS produce the output. Actually, this is simple. But like JavaScript or Python kind of languages, what normally they do is source code, source code, source code is given to interpreter. Interpreter will talk to the OS directly. They don't generate any. They generate the object code, but they don't store it in any file. So directly output. When it comes to Java, your source code is given to compiler. Okay, the compiler will generate the dot class file, which is the bytecode, which is the bytecode. But that code will be again given to the JVM. JVM convert this as a native code. The native code will be given to the OS. Your OS will produce the output. So this is little lengthy process, but yes, needed. Why? Because if I go with the compiler, because that's become a platform dependent. If you go with interpreter, if you go with interpreter, then they become platform independent. But the problem is they are slower. So that's what they have added this both. This is the reason Java become faster as well as platform independent. Okay, this is what yesterday what we discussed. and we are going to discuss about all other things actually. Okay, this is, yes, open source and all those things. That will be Java is secure, case sensitive, strictly typed language. Okay, let it be. We'll take it from here. Okay, yeah. So Java is portable. Portable means you can, that is what platform independent. Actually, you can write Java program in Windows operating system. You can compile the program. The compiler will generate one object file, right? That you can take it to Linux operating system. You can run. It will work. That is what people are telling Java is portable. You don't want to do any changes or configurations or anything. So one system you can write program, you can compile and you can get the .class file. The .class file you can go and run in any other operating system. And there the another JVM will be there. They will be understanding and executing. So that is how it is. Okay. So and finally we discussed about Unicode standard. Actually, C, C++ kind of languages and all basically uh, decimal standards. Decimal standard means 128 letters or 256 letters. That much only C, C++ they knows really. Using C and C++, you can able to store the data. Like for example, in C, C++, there is a data type called character. In that particular character, you can able to store 128 characters or 256. That much only because they are ASCII, extended ASCII. But what about Tamil, Telugu, Kannada characters? No, you cannot store. But in Java, you can able to store 65,535 characters. Okay, in Java, you can able to store 65,535 characters because it's vast actually. Because Kannada, Telugu, Marathi, Gujarati, like you can store all languages in Java. That's the reason you are developing application which could understand all the languages in the world. Okay, so that they can process it. Even we are developing a software, like you might have noticed, very earlier days, very beginning days, whenever mobiles, we had a black and white mobiles. Sometime you are typing in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, like maybe any other regional languages. Some mobiles that doesn't support those characters. That time what happened? It will come like a square boxes, not supported. That is what I'm talking actually. Because using Java, whatever the applications you develop, the application could process 65,535 characters globally. Okay, so that is what it's hexadecimal standard. It's Unicode standard. Java supports Unicode standard. Okay, Java is open source. Already we know what is the meaning of open source. Let's study what is simple today. Okay, Java is simple. They are telling. Actually, people misunderstand this term. Actually, Java is simple means they'll think that Java is easy. No. Okay, simple means there is a different meaning here. Let me explain what it is. Okay, Java is one of the toughest language in the world. Okay, so it is not easy. It is simple in terms of what, if you ask me. Listen here. Java has removed many things from the existing languages. Okay, because C, C++ kind of lot of parent language. Parent language means before Java, there are many languages were there in the market. So understanding those all the languages, topics, understanding those all the languages, the problem means complications. Java decided to remove those all. Java wants to make it so simple. So that's the reason people are telling Java is simple. But let's see what is it. It's not the mean it's a easy. Okay, yeah, let me tell you. Java removed many things which is really difficult. One among them is a pointer actually. If you know C program, you know pointer. Pointer is a concept. It's one of the powerful concept as well as one of the problematic concept also. Yes, pointer is one of the concept which is more powerful. Even it is problematic one also. Normally in our colleges or in places where we learn C program, they will teach you pointer basically. Yes, pointer means pointer is a variable. It stores the address of another one variable. Actually, this is a kind of variable. It stores the address of some other variable. They will tell actually, yes. And by using this, they'll do some programs call by reference, call by value, that kind of programs and all they'll be doing. But very rare cases, people are teaching this pointer very deep actually. Very rare means, like I can say 90% of people really doesn't know pointer, even trainers also. Okay, but pointer is one of the powerful concept actually. But the other side, if you don't know how to use pointer in your program, your application will destroy. Simple. Because which leads to a lot of security problems. Okay, people say it's a kind of a double sharp edge knife is a kind of means knife is there. Normally knife what we do one side we can hold it, another side we can cut the vegetables. But the pointer concept what they are telling is it's like a double side sharp knife actually. That means both side there is a sharp edges actually. There is no handle. If you know how to handle the pointer, then you are a master. You are a powerful person. If you don't know how to handle the pointer, then that will destroy you. That will destroy your application. Okay, so the same thing only here also. If you know how to handle the knife, the double side sharp knife, if you know how to handle it, then it is good. Nobody can come and fight with you because you will smash everybody. In case if you don't know how to handle that knife, it will cut your finger itself. Correct, right? So that is how I mean here. Do you have idea about C?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. So in C program, no, if you don't know, no need to worry. But it's not that you must know this to learn Java. But in C++ languages, we have a concept called pointer. So that concept is not there in Java because they removed it.
I know about the pointer,
Uh-huh.
but basic concept I cleared it.
Yeah, that's what even I told you. Because many
Yeah,
places, even
I also about
colleges also, even training institutes also, they teach pointer just like a basic thing only. But there are
yes,
many advanced concepts with pointers are available. Even many college teachers, even institutes trainers, they are not having a much idea. Okay, so that is how it is. Okay, so that pointer concept they removed from Java actually. Yes, in Java we don't have pointer, and in C++, there is a concept called storage classes. Okay, means while creating a variable, they can create a variable like auto variable, a register variable, extend variable, static variable. Like that, there are multiple things. They have minimized that here. Okay, this is not there in Java. Okay, Java has different static, non-static, like kind of. Okay, like that, there are many things they have removed. Whatever they felt it's not okay, they have removed many things. And not only that, multiple inheritance. Okay, it's not supported in Java. Right now, don't want to discuss what is that, but we will discuss later. Okay. Regarding multiple inheritance, whenever people are asking questions, you need to tell very clearly multiple inheritance is not supported in terms of classes. According to the class, multiple inheritance not supported. But according to interface, multiple inheritances are supported. You need to tell. We are not supposed to say Java is not supporting multiple inheritance. Simply, no, you should not tell like that. You need to elaborate and tell very clearly multiple inheritance is not supported in terms of classes. Multiple inheritance is supported in terms of interface. You need to tell always. So why? What is the problem? There is one problem is there. I will teach you that in the future. Okay. Whenever two classes are inheriting to single class, okay, there is a concept called inheritance. Okay, that time what happened? There is some issues are going to come. So to escape from that issues, to avoid that ambiguous problem, ambiguous means confusion. They stopped supporting multiple inheritance in terms of classes, but it's working in terms of interface. What is class? What is interface? What is abstract class? These all are components of Java. We will learn. These all are components of Java. We will learn that all. Okay. And yes, and not only that, again, in C++ program, you can able to print the address of any variables actually. Yes, if you write ampersand a which prints the address of the variable, it's possible. You can able to print the address of one variable. So as a developer or maybe as a third person really knows where the variable is exactly getting stored. That is not a secure one, right? Obviously yes. If you think from the other side, if I know the address of the variable or something, I could do anything. Correct, right? But here also in Java also data are storing in address all, but you cannot see the address here. Okay, that is one of the way that we are telling this is a high level language, kind of next level of the programming. Okay, so but C++ and all, you can able to see the address of variables, but here it is not possible. Here it is not possible. So that is what we are telling, Java is simple. Like this, there are many things. Whatever the problematic concepts are available, that all the problematic concepts got simplified here. Actually, that is mean of Java is simple. You got the idea? It's not the mean; it's a easy. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so then the other one is Java is secure actually. Yes, obviously. If you learn any language, if you learn C, C++, Java, Python, PHP, Perl, Ruby, any language you take, people tell it is secure. Any language. So this is one common term actually. It's like whenever you start any business, they will tell it's India number one company, like that they will tell. But whether really they are number one or not, we don't know. But they will tell basically. Well, basically, the training institutes, while branding them, while marketing them, also they will tell number one institute, like that they will tell actually. Basically. Kind of, but here we have reasons actually why people are telling Java is secure means we don't have pointers. I told you, correct, right? So because of pointers, whatever the problems are going to come, right, that all avoided here. Dangling pointer, pointer leakage, these all are not there. These are all problems of pointers. If you don't know how to use pointer properly, these sort of issues and all will come actually. So in Java, these sort of issues are avoided because pointer is not there. So pointer is not there, so problems are not there. Simple, kind of. Not only that, they are telling Java is secure. There is another reason. You are compiling, right? You are running your program, right? Compiling also will happen, interpreting also will happen. Compiling and running. So both time also they will be checking the exceptions, errors, and everything. So that we have something called compile time exception. We have something called runtime exception, checked exception, unchecked exception. So whenever you are compiling your program, they'll be checking few things. Okay, they'll check your typing mistakes. Other than that, they'll be checking exceptions also, checked exceptions we call compile time exception. Those all are checked at compile time also. Again, after compilation, you will run your program, right? There also another one level of checking will happen. Like it behave like another one layer of checking kind of. So that's the reason people say it is more secure again. So there are two different levels of checks are happening here. Not only that, whenever you are running your program, right, we will learn about it in future, but now I'm just giving what is what idea. Inside the JVM means basically our interpreter, correct, right? Inside the JVM we have something called bytecode verifier. So the bytecode verifier, it behave like another level of defense. Will be checking lot of things at this level, as the name itself described very clearly. Bytecode verifier, it verifies your bytecode actually. Whatever the compiler, whenever you are writing your program is given to the compiler. Your compiler will generate one bytecode, right? This bytecode dot class file. Uh, this dot class file is really generated by a valid compiler or not. Okay, this dot class file is valid or not. It is really generated by a valid compiler. They'll be checking first. Okay, after that only they will be running in the program. They'll be running in JVM. So there is another checking will happen in bytecode verifier. And another reason why Java is secure, they are telling is source code everybody will understand, but bytecode nobody will understand. Practically, if you think, at the end of the day, bytecode only will be given as a software to the people. Source code nobody provide. Okay, source understand. Try to understand this. Actually, source code is for a developer. You are a developer. Even I'm a developer. We are a developer. Correct, right? So we spend time with the source code only. We type programs. We do all the things and all this changes, anything. But we compile our program. When you compile, you will get a dot class file. This dot class file only will be given to the client. It's software actually. Whatever the softwares we are using, right? That all are dot class files, kind of bytecode only. Okay, this code nobody understands, so Java is secure again. Your code is basically secure. Correct, right? Bytecode only. You are developing a software, you are giving to the client. Client if open and see also, they could see only the dot class file, which nobody understands. Only JVM understands. Okay, so that's the reason again they are telling Java is secure, and there is no direct access to your memory. Any variables or anything you are creating, you cannot directly go and store the data. So you cannot directly access the memory, and that's the reason people are telling Java is again secure actually. Okay, so Java is why secure? So pointer is not there. Compile time, runtime, both time checkings are happening. Other than that, there is something called bytecode verifier, which verifies your bytecode, and nobody can understand your bytecode, which is much more secure. And directly opening memory and seeing the address of the variable, that are all not possible. So again, it is more secure. So the conclusion is Java is secure actually. Yes. Any questions? Okay. So the next one is Java has garbage collector. The next one is Java has garbage collector. What is garbage collector? Yes. Actually, garbage collector, the name itself described very clearly. It just collect the garbages. Garbages means what? Waste. Correct, right? Yes, whatever we use in our home, the vegetables, after preparing the food, there will be a lot of garbages. Correct, right? And the waste items. That's basically we call it as a garbage. So what is garbage collector actually? I'll tell you one thing. Whenever this Java is designed right, so in JVM inside, there is one special program called garbage collector. It is available inside the JVM, not in the compiler. It is there inside the JVM. JVM inside, there is a concept called garbage collector, which always removes the unwanted, unused memories section. Okay, basically. See, while running a program, you might create number of classes and objects. You might create a lot of variables, methods, functions, so many things such. But these all the variables, these all the objects will occupy some memory in your space, correct, right, JVM. But you are running application for a long time. It is occupying a lot of memories, but there is no way to free that memories. Free means deleting that occupied spaces. That will be a problem, right? Just to take example, in one hotel, there is 100 tables are there for a breakfast or dinner. Many people are coming actually. It's a festival time, so a lot of people are coming. So they are coming and sitting, they're coming and keep on sitting in the tables, but 100 tables also got full actually. Okay, even some people they had food, but still they are simply sitting and speaking with friends and families. So they have to vacate, right? They have to move from the hotel. If it is not, what will happen? The other people will be waiting outside actually. So that is one thing, correct, right? So that have to remove actually. Whoever they had food, they have to vacate the place so that other people can come and sit, correct, right? So that is basically garbage collector. So garbage collector is all about whenever we are running our program, there will be a lot of memories are occupied actually. Some memories are occupied, but later they don't want. They don't want means we went out of scope. Means we executed the program. After executing the program, we went for something else. But still the occupied memory will be available, right? That all you have to clear off. So how do we do that? Can we do that? Yeah, we can do, but it's like a C++ languages. If you take C++ languages and all, if you take, they have a dedicated program for this. Okay, malloc, calloc, and free, kind of lot of programs are available. Okay, memory allocation. Actually, dynamically you can allocate the memory. You can deallocate the memory. Like that, multiple options are available in Java, other language. But here, JVM inside, they kept a program called garbage collector. That garbage collector is doing that work. So what is garbage collector? It's a part of JVM. It just go on, remove all the unused, unwanted memories from the system actually. System means from the execution part. Because of that, what will happen? Space will be again more, available so that you can run your program in a better way actually. So this is what basically what we call as a garbage collector. But the garbage collector, how it works, if you ask me, it's working based on the mark and sweep optimal algorithm actually. Mark and sweep and optimal algorithm. What is the meaning of mark, sweep, optimal? Actually, they'll not go and just remove unwanted memories immediately. No, that will not happen. Basically, what happens is they'll go and check the JVM inside the garbage collector, right? The garbage collector will go and check where the unused memories are there. They'll be noticing them, okay? And they will mark used memories. They'll mark means they'll just mark, note it down. Again, what happened? They'll come after some time, after some cycles. The same thing will happen for many cycles. So after some time, they'll come and check whether again it is available or not. Again. So they'll be keep checking this. In some point of time, what they will come to know is there are many memories are no use. So why we need to keep them again here? So we'll remove it. That's called sweep. First they will go and mark it, then they will sweep it actually. Mark and sweep. Okay. Sir, what is optimal then? Optimal is all about segregating kind of. Optimal is all about segregating kind of. What is that segregation? You can just let's take one small example. It's for understanding purpose. I'm telling. You can just come in here for the point. So there are a lot of memories are allocated. Just imagine. So lot of objects memories are allocated. So they got to know that it's an unused space, again unused space, again it is unused space. But now what will happen is these empty gaps are the right. They have to optimize. They have to optimize it. It's a kind of segregating. Yes, they'll make it like this. This is called optimal. That means organizing them. Okay, so that's how that is. So this is what basic. Okay, so if it is in case the memory, well, I told you, right, the memories keep on occupying, you are not, uh, garbage collector is not working, or you are not removing them, you are not free up the space, which leads to stack overflow error. We will study this in Java future. Okay, lot of the memory is completely utilized means you will get a error called stack overflow error. There is a error called stack overflow error. Yes, that's it. Any questions? Okay. So whatever you study here, all theoretically, you will be seeing everything in the programmatically later. Okay. Tejashwini, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. And Java has another concept called multi-threading. Multi-threading is all about multitasking. Multi-threading is all about multitasking. Even we can, it's nothing actually, we can able to execute multiple executions, we can able to make multiple programs to execute simultaneously. It's possible. Okay, that facility we have in Java. That basically what we call it as a multi-threading, we call it as a multitasking. Okay, because at a time you can able to execute multiple programs, it's possible. That's basically multi-threading. Because of multi-threading, what advantage we get, if you ask me, it reduces the CPU idle time actually. It reduces the response time. It reduces the response time. Just imagine if I wanted to give a test for each student separately. For example, I have 10 students. First, I'm giving question paper to first student. After writing the exam, I'm giving the question paper to the second person. Again, I'm giving to the third person. Again, I'm giving to the fourth person, separately. That's become difficult, right? It will take a lot of time to complete your exam. Instead of that, at a time you can give your question papers to multiple people. Possible, right? That reduce your CPU idle time. That means response time will be reduced a lot actually. This is basically what we call it as a multi-threading. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, is it audible?
Huh?
Is it audible? You can able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, 1 minute. Give me 1 second. Yeah. You can mute your call, okay? Yes. So that is basically multi-threading, okay? Multiple executions. What is the use of it, if you ask me? You are increasing the execution speed. Actually, you are increasing the speed. That's the main thing. Okay, so that is what multi-threading is. Take a lot of examples. We can take a lot of examples, even layman examples also, even the programmatic examples also. In layman example, you just imagine you are conducting the running race. Actually, you are conducting the running race, but what you are doing means there is only one single track is available. There is only one single track is available. So what you are doing means you are asking first player to run first. The player one is going to run now. Okay, yes, then we'll note it on the time. Then player 2 is going to run. We'll note down the time 3, 4, 5. And finally, we'll see whose time is very less. They are the winner. Can we do like this a running race? It's become really difficult. Okay, because all the 5 players you have to run, they have to run. It will take time. Instead of that, what you can do is you can just do multi-threading. Multi-threading means what? Multitasking means there is a multi people are standing in the tracks. Each and every person is going to run in each and every track, and you can able to tell the winner at the end of the race. Actually, possible, right? Yes, that's possible. This is basically called as multi-threading. Multi-threading means what? Here, all happening at a time. All is working at a time. It's basically called as multi-threading. Okay, yes, that's all right. Any questions?
No, sir. Understand.
Okay. So the next one is Java is case sensitive. The next one is Java is case sensitive. What is
Screen
case
is
sensitive?
not displayed here.
Sorry,
Screen not displayed here.
not visible. Sorry. Screen is visible?
Ah, yes.
Yes. Okay, so that is one thing. Now just imagine, just understand. Java is a case sensitive language. What is the meaning of case sensitive? Have idea about case sensitive, non-case sensitive? Okay. See here. If it is a
Yes, sir.
yeah, if it is a small letter, you have to write in small letter. If there is a capital letter, then you need to write it in a capital letter. But there are some other languages are there, PHP, these kind of languages. You can write it in capital letter, small letter, however it works. But Java is not like that. It's very strict actually. Understand? Okay, if your syntax, if the James Gosling introduced this as a capital letter, then you have to write it as a capital letter. If they mention this as a small letter, you have to use them as a small letter. So capital letter, small letter, you need to write as it is. Whatever they have given, right, the same thing you need to use it. Clear, right? Yes. And the next one is Java is strictly typed language. Java is strictly typed language, means statically typed language. I'll tell you one thing. Even programming languages, we have two types: strictly, loosely. Okay, strictly, loosely. Statically, dynamically. Same meanings only, but there is a difference. So Java no. Basically, programming languages are two types. One is strictly, which basically we call it as a statically. Loosely typed language, we call it as a dynamically. Okay. The term is related to data type. What is strictly typed? What is statically typed? If you ask me, the term is related to data type. The term is related to data type. Yes. Let me tell you. In C++ and all, what normally they do is, okay, int a equal to 10. Int a equal to 10. Then a become 89. Possible. A value can be changed. Okay, again, a becomes 0. Possible. A becomes 0. Possible. But can we put high in a? That is not possible. Why? Because you allocated a memory for integer. You can store only integer values. You cannot store a string, right? This is error. This is error. But when you come JavaScript, PHP, kind of other programming languages, okay, like JavaScript kind of other programming languages, it is possible. How possible? Let's see. Variable a equal to 10, a equal to 89, a is equal to 0, a is equal to high, a is equal to true, a is equal to array. Possible? Okay, in the a you can able to store anything. Sir, how, sir? Yeah, that is basically called as dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed. That means a data type you can store, like you can store any values in your variable. It's possible. Okay, so the first line it's become a number, second line number, third line number, the fourth line string. This is again Boolean. This is again array. So like that you can able to store anything in that. They are more flexible. Okay, if you wanted to, the statically typed language, how means you are taking one water bottle. In water bottle, you can able to fill juice, you can able to fill water, you can able to fill petrol, you can able to fill only the liquid items, but you cannot store gas items and solid items. Not possible. Yes. Like that only here. But here, if you come with the JavaScript, PHP languages and all, they have some special concept. It's called loosely typed language. What happens is, whenever you are creating any one variable, depends on the value, the data type will be declared. Depends on the value, the variable will be declared. So if you write int a equal to 10, variable a equal to 10 means 10 is a number. Okay, 10 is a number. So that in the line number 221, a is a number. Line number 222, it's a number. Line 123, it's a number. Line number 224, it's become a string. 225, it's become Boolean. 226, it's become array. So each levels, the things are changing. Each levels, the things are changing. That is what basically we call it as a dynamically typecasting feature. Okay, dynamically typecasting features. Dynamically, automatically data type changes. You give your value, they will tell what is the data type. It's possible, it's easy. Any questions?
No, sir. Hello?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Hi. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ah. So the other conclusion is here Java is case sensitive, Java is strictly typed language. Actually, they are using a
Yes.
word called Java is dynamic. What does Java is dynamic if you ask me? There are two reasons they are telling. One is, you know about static websites, dynamic websites. Okay, dynamic means automatically the changes will happen, the changes will be registered. If you come tomorrow, day after tomorrow also, that will be getting reflected. But using JavaScript, whatever the changes you do, right, that all are static changes. Static changes means what? You are giving one like is increasing, but when you refresh the page, again it's become 0. Okay, so that is what basically called as a static change. Static change means instant change, not a permanent change. But using Java, we can able to do dynamic changes. It's possible. That's what the mean is. Another very important reason is in future we will study about util package, java.util. In the util package, we have array list, linked list, vector, stack, and many libraries are like classes are available. There we have a lot of formulas. Okay, dynamically that variable, dynamically the size will be keep extending. That is what this is. Okay, so yes, if you are creating an array list, you can able to store 10 values. Sir, what if I put 11th value? 11th value, if you put there is no space, then what happen? One new formula will be working. Means current capacity into 3 divided by 2 plus 1, or current capacity plus 1 into 3 divided by 2, whatever it is. Okay, there is a formulas. Now, here I wrote sample formula, but really such formulas are available. By using these formulas, what will happen? Automatically, it keep extending the size. That's a dynamic we call. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So the last point is Java is robust. Robust means it's very strong. Okay, and Java has RMI. There is one concept called RMI, remote method invocation. Remote method invocation means using Java program, you can able to control another Java program from another machine. That type of programs and all you can able to do with Java. It's called run RMI. We call it as a RMI. Okay, these all are Java based points. Java is robust means it's very strong. That's it. Considering this all the points, they are telling Java is robust. Okay, yes. But now coming to the last portion, Java follows hoops. This is one of the very important point. I supposed to discuss at the beginning itself, but it will take a lot of time to discuss. Because of that, I'm just telling here. Okay, Java follows hoops. First, what is hoops? Have idea about hoops, Tejishwini? Any other languages you have studied with hoops?
What's it?
Do you have idea about hoops?
Yes. OP
Okay.
concept.
Hoops concept. Okay. In which language you learned it?
Hello.
Yeah. How did you learn? Where you?
Basic concepts are clear
Okay.
in C and Python.
Okay. So Java is a programming language which follows a concept called hoops. So we need to study what is hoops. I'll tell you one thing. If you understand the hoops concept properly, you will not face any problem in Java. If you know hoops concept properly, thoroughly, you will never face any problem in Java. Everything will be easy only. It's super. But if you don't know hoops concept, it will take you to the different problems. It will take you to the another level of problem. So at any cost, you must know all the hoops concepts thoroughly, so that it helps you for the application development. Got the idea? Yes. So hoops is a very lengthy topic. Can we meet tomorrow? Today is enough.
Yes.
Yes. So the hoops concept will be very lengthy topic. What is class? What is object? What is property? What is method? How real time this will work? All the things I wanted to teach you, but it will take a lot of time. So we'll study this
Yes.
tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, sir. No problem.
Okay, fine. Bye. I'll send you the video.
Thank you.
Download immediately. Okay?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Bye.